Hello guys, what's up? My name is Ayush Khanna and you are watching our channel Ayush Khanna Classes. Okay, now let's wait for some people to join us. Let's wait for some people to. Hi Mani Kandan, how are you? Then let's wait for some people to. Hi Mani Kandan, how are you? Hello. Now let's start. Uh, Now let's start with our yesterday's test discussion. Now, if you have not seen my test, then go to my Telegram channel, Ayush Khanna Classes. Just search, and you'll get the yesterday's test of house property. Hi, Rachna. How are you? Now, let's start with the first problem. Let's start. I hope the question is in front of you of house property. The question says the Mr. X has three houses, which is given as below. House 1 is self-occupied with fair rent of 20,000, municipal valuation 55,000, and rent as per Rent Control Act is 50,000. Now, Rent Control Act means it is the standard rent. It is the standard rent. Okay. Then, however, the house remains vacant for 2 months. Architecture has issued completion certificate on 1st July 2015. Artificial, sorry, architect has issued completion certificate on when 1st July 2015. Now, next, loan taken for the addition into the house was rupees 5 lakh on 1st April 2017. Mr. X have taken a loan of rupees 5 lakh on 1st April 2017 at the rate of 13% per annum, and loan amount was repaid on 1st March 2018. Now do me a favor here that please increase 1 year more. Where the year 2015 is written, it should be 2016, 1st April 2018, and 1st March 2019. Why? Because this question is of assessment year 1920, which is not applicable for your syllabus. Okay. The SSC has submitted a certificate from the person from whom he has taken the loan, certifying the amount of interest claimed. In the earlier years, the house was let out and the SSC has recovered unrealized rent of 2,000 in the previous year 1718, and interest on such unrealized rent also amounting to rupees 250. Okay, in the previous year 1819, do it here. However, the SSC has incurred legal expenses of rupees 350. Now let's start with the treatment of house number 1. Firstly, house number 1. The question is a bit lengthy. It may not be asked in the question in the exam. Okay, it may not be asked in the exam. Now, firstly, as you know that when there are two or three houses, when there are two or more houses, then then in that case, what we do? Can anyone tell what we do? We assume one as self-occupied and other two and other two to be let out. Okay, now let's start. House number one. First we'll read the question in full. Okay, first we'll read the question. House 2, it is self-occupied. It's a similar building. Rent is 64,000 and rent a similar building rent is what? Is what? Can anyone tell? What is the similar building rent? What do you mean by silver building rent? Yeah, come on. Anyone? Silver building rent. It's the fair rent. Okay, it's the fair rent, and then determined by the municipality for charging the house tax. It is municipal valuation is 66,000 and its fair rent under Rent Control Act per month is rupees 6,000. That is the standard rent. And then next, municipal taxes payable is rupees 5,000. Just read the word again, payable. It is not paid, so we will not deduct payable from GAV. Okay. The SSC has also recovered an unrealized rent of 2,000 in the previous year 15-16, but the expenses thereon are paid in the year 2018-19 amounts to rupees 200. Now it was 2017-18. I just told you to increase the 1 year because this question is of the previous year. Okay. House 3. It is let out rupees 50,000 per month. Fair rent 60,000 per month. Water tax, house tax paid to the municipality is rupees 11,000. Insurance premium paid 6,500 and expenses on repairs rupees 3,000. Interest on capital borrowed for the purchase of the house is 55,000. He has LTCG 350. Computers tax liability, total income and tax liability for the assessment year 1920. Now let's start. Now I am solving first option number 1. Option number 1. It is assumed to be the self-occupied. Which house? First house, self-occupied. Income from house property 1. What is its income? Nil. But we have taken some loan. Okay, we have taken some loan. Interest on capital borrowed. Interest rupees 5 lakh into 13% into 11 by 12. That comes out to be approximately, I think, 30,000. But as per section 24, capital B, section 24, subsection B, it is subject to maximum 30,000. As you know, maximum 30,000. So that's why it's 30,000 here. The amount was, what was the amount of interest? It was 59,000 something. Okay, but it was subject to maximum of 30,000. So house number 2. Two houses, as you know, are self-occupied. So we'll take the least income from the two options. Least income from the two options. Okay. Now in this case, it is assumed to be let out. Assumed to be let out. Now we'll calculate GAV, that is gross annual value. We'll make a working note here. You have to make the working note with the GAV under GAV. Okay. I'm not making because there was no space there. Working notes. Firstly, fair land, 64,000. Second, municipal valuation, 66,000. Third, now as you may know that we will take a higher of A and B. Higher of fair value and municipal valuation. What's it? 66,000. When the two houses are self-occupied, in that case, when the two houses are self-occupied, then in that case we'll take two options. In the first option, one is let out and second is self-occupied, and in other case the other is let out and the first one is self-occupied. Okay, as you may know. High of A and B. Standard rent, 6,000 per month. Amount 66,000. No, 72,000. Then we'll take lower of C and D. This is our expected rent. This is our expected rent. What's it? 66,000. As there is no rent received or receivable in house number 2, so in that case we'll take GAV equal to expected rent, that is 66,000. Okay. Anyone having any doubt till here? Till the calculation of GAV. Anyone having any doubt? And one more announcement. It's from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, that the official announcement have been made that 2 more attempts are extended. You can check the latest announcement. 2 more attempts for the IPCC old course have been extended up to May 20. Okay. Now less municipal taxes. Nil. 66,000 is the NAV, our net annual value, less 30% of NAV under section 24 subsection A, that is 19,800, and there is no capital borrowed, so there would be no interest on capital borrowed. Under section 24 subsection B, nil. Amount 46,200. Okay. Now option 2. I hope till here you all have noted down the solution. Have you noted? Just comment so that I can change the page. I'm assuming that you have noted till here. Okay. I'm changing the page. Yeah. Come on. Option 2. Option 2. House 1. House 1. Assumed to be let out. Assumed to be let out. Now what's it? Firstly, we'll calculate GAV again. Working notes. First, fair rent and 20,000. Second, municipal valuation 55,000. Third, hire of 1 and 2. What's it? 55,000. I think there should be no doubt in calculation of GAV, standard rent 50,000, expected rent lower of 3 and 4, and GAV is equal to expected rent, that is 50,000. Okay. $50,000. Next, less municipal taxation. No municipal taxes. No municipal taxes he have paid. Okay, nil. NAV would be up of 50,000 less 24 bracket A 30% amount 15,000. Okay, and in this case under section 24 subsection B, what would be the amount? It would be 53. Now how this amount came? 5 lakh into 11% into 13% into 11 by 12. If the amount is, if the house is self-occupied, in that case it is 24B is subject to maximum of 30,000, but if it is let out, then the whole interest should be subtracted. Okay, then the whole interest should be subtracted. Income from house property 2, income from house property 1 is negative 24,583.33. 24,583.33. Okay, now see house property to income from house property. Two, assumed to be self-occupied. Assumed to be self-occupied. Assumed to be self-occupied. Now, as you know that there is no interest, so that's why it would be nil. Okay, no interest, no loan taken in connection with house property 2, so it would be nil. Now, then income under option 1. What was the under option 1? Negative 30,000 plus 46,200, that is 16,200. Then option 2, what's it? 24,583.33 negative. So we have to write option 2 is better. Option 2 is better. Okay. Option 2 is better. Now we will calculate income from house property 3. House property 3. Firstly, GAV. Working notes. First, rent received 60,000 for 12 months. Sorry, fair rent. It's fair rent, not rent received. 60,000 for 12 months. 7,20,000. Second, expected rent, as there is no standard rent, is 7,20,000, and rent received is 50,000 for 12 months. 6 lakhs. Okay, and the GAV, this is rent received. GAV would be what? Higher of expected rent and rent received, that is 6 lakhs. I hope till here you have no problem. Till here you don't have any type of problem. If you have any problem, then you may comment. I'm waiting, and I hope that till here you have noted the sum. I hope till here you have noted down your sum. चलिए जी, next treatments. Next, I hope it's visible to you on your screens. House 3, we are GAV was how much? 7,20,000 less. Municipal taxes paid 11,000. 7,09,000 is our NAV less 24A 30%. That would be approximately 2,12,700 rupees. 24B 55,000. 55,000 and income from house 3. What is income from house 3? 441300. 441300. Income from, now we'll calculate income from the head house property. Total income. Next, income from house property. Income from house property 1 and 2. 1 and 2. It's 24,583.33. Then house 3 300. Then recovery of unrealized rent. Recovery of unrealized rent. 2,000 was the rent, unrealized rent, minus less deduction or exemption. How much is the exemption? Under section 25 capital A, 30%, 600 minus, that is 1400. Income under the head property 6. Total income 68,370 would be our total income. How? Income from house property, capital gains and other sources of rupees 250. 250 rupees. 250 rupees other sources income. Okay. Then our total income would be, after rounding off, 7,68,370, and the rest you can calculate the income tax at normal rates on 4,18,370 at slab rate. That would be 8,418.50 approximately, and on 350 LTCG under section. If you are having any doubt still here in the question, you may please ask. I'm waiting for a few seconds. Fourth question. If any type of question, then you may ask. Yeah, anyone, any question? Yeah, no question. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna take up next two questions. These questions